When our first responders and active military die in the line of duty, their families are left dealing with a financial and emotional burden for sure.
And there is an organization now dedicated to making sure that they have what they need. Tunnels to Towers pays these families' mortgages so they have one less thing to worry about.
Organizations like Tunnels to Towers, I mean, they save lives.
Anything I can do to help this situation is an honor. These are our heroes.
Tunnel to Towers helps families who lost loved ones on 9/11 and who lost loved ones serving in the armed forces or first responders killed in the line of duty. They also buy smart homes for veterans injured while serving.
And tomorrow there will be a local fundraiser to get more money for their heroes and their families right here in Middle Tennessee. The third annual Sounds in the Round is happening in Wilson County. And I think songwriters will be able to perform some of their biggest hits for a good cause. Our Eric Pointer went out to that venue and spoke to one of the performers. And Eric, why is this mission so important to him?
So today, Scotty Hastings is a country singer with he has a new song out with Dolly Parton and a record deal. But about 15 years ago, he was in the Army and he was hurt while he was serving in Afghanistan. Now he wants to share his experiences and his music to help others.
So I'm just kind of warming up my fingers.
Fingers that tell a story of resilience.
I have nerve damage. I have about this much movement in my hand and no feeling whatsoever. And, still deal with a lot. But, music has very quickly become therapy.
In 2011, Scotty Hastings spent 6 months at Walter Reed Army Medical Center after he was shot 10 times while serving in Afghanistan. He closed that chapter of his life, earning a Purple Heart, but the next page of his story was just about to turn.
I needed something to get out of my head. The PTSD, the depression, the anxiety, it was eating me a lot.
So he took up archery and shot with the U.S. Paralympic program representing the United States.
And it was amazing. And then COVID hit and it got really quiet. I mean, the world shut down and I needed something to get out of my head again. When it gets quiet is when the demons knock the loudest.
So once again, he needed to find a new chapter.
I had a guitar in the corner of my room, and one day I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play this thing.
After learning to play and even write songs, he decided to share his gift.
I went to Cookeville, Tennessee, and played an open mic night. I played the first song I ever learned how to play, which Should Have Been a Cowboy by Toby Keith. And in that moment, the stage became my sanctuary. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride.
Now, his happily ever after is helping others.
I'm blessed now to be able to have a platform where I can try to help other people find what I was able to find in music. And Tunnels to Towers is a part of that.
Just to know that we could be a small part of that, to make those dreams and make that an easier effort for those families, it means so much.
Former recording artist Butch Baker came up with the idea for the fundraiser once he learned what the group did.
Eric, there's nothing like seeing someone that their heart's broken because of the loss or whatever happened, or it could be because of the injury, and somebody turned around and put that deed in their hand. That's one thing they won't have to worry about.
He's excited to see Scotty help, not just by performing, but also the way his music helps heal.
This is the hardest song I've ever written, and still is the hardest song I'll ever perform. Yeah, it's called How Do You Choose? How do you choose who comes back home? Who goes under no gravestone? I'm just asking 'cause it makes no sense to me. That song is incredible therapy for me, but it has since gone on to help so many other people. Why am I here and he's there with you? How do you choose?
Taking a page from his history to write a new beginning for others.
How do you choose?
Now, that fundraiser is tomorrow at Tucker's Gap in Lebanon, and you can hear other songwriters like Daryl Wardley, Frank Meyer, and Heidi Newfield. There are still some tickets available. I actually just checked with them this morning, and we will have that information for you on how to buy those tickets on our website. I'll send it back to you in the studio.